Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
Thank you for being with us. We've got an awesome show coming up. We'll learn the details about Greenville's last Freeboot Friday. We'll see how a Greenville animal shelter is helping animals find their forever homes. Plus, find out how you can get a great deal when you dine at this great ENC restaurant. And that's all on the way shortly. Now it's time to get into what makes this day special. Kaylee, what's today?
Today is my best winter skin day.
Oh.
So we're getting into the colder season, which means it's time to start preparing to take care of your skin a little differently because the cold, dry air can dry out your skin and get all cracked and sometimes start bleeding.
Absolutely.
My hands, I get very bad eczema on my hands, especially in the winter. So this day is very important to me. But it was launched in 2023, so this is a new thing. And funds and anything raised goes to the Skin of Color Society, which promotes equality and equity in dermatology. So Dr. Shosa Hugh from the University of Miami was on the Today Show and gave them a few tips on how to keep your skin healthy in the winter. And she said that using more or less of some products is very important. Like you should always wash your face once a day, but if your skin starts getting tight like on that second wash, then maybe only stick to washing your face once instead of twice like you might normally do. She also said to maybe back off of retinoids and exfoliants because they can make your skin really sensitive, and sensitive skin in cold weather is not fun.
Yes.
You can also use moisturizer, obviously use moisturizer, thicker moisturizer if your skin tends to dry out. You can look for ingredients like glycerin, hyaluronic acid, or if you want more natural ingredients, oils and shea butter are also very good options. And don't forget sunscreen. Just because it isn't bright out does not mean there isn't UV rays.
Very interesting.
So,
love that.
yes.
Great information.
So what else makes today special, Davia?
It's National Bologna Day.
Ooh,
Yes.
That's a bunch of baloney.
Bunch of bologna.
Kidding, it's not.
And you know, and bologna, like, you know, it also means nonsense, and that came, that meaning came around in the 1920s, and also bologna originated in Bologna, Italy, actually, but before coming to America. So there's a lot of interesting facts about bologna. It has a lot of salt and fat in it.
Yes.
You know, it's not the healthiest meat.
It's not great for you.
But I mean, a good, you know, bologna sandwich every now and then. It's cheap. It's cheap. You know what I mean?
I have never been a big bologna girl. Like I usually stick to like deli turkey or whatever.
Same.
I'm not big on mystery meats.
Wow, what a name for it. Yes, mystery meat.
What is bologna made of?
Just a lot of different, I think like spices and different, it's like a mix of different meats that we know of, like chicken, sausage, things like that are all combined.
Okay.
And also just a lot of processed things.
Okay.
To make it what it is. But when I was younger, I would eat it more. It's better cooked, in my opinion. But
now, like fried bologna.
Yeah.
I can actually get behind
It's
bologna.
it's way better. And bologna also means something very different.
Oh.
And indeed it is something very different.
It is very different, very unique.
Yes. So while we're on the topic of food, are y'all looking for some delicious chili? You can head over to Oriental on October 26th for the chili cook-off from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can sample chili from 12 local chefs, enjoy a bake sale, and support the Old Theater. All proceeds will go towards building and equipment costs. So you can go to their website below to learn more about it. You don't want to miss it.
How fun!
Isn't that fun? Chili's so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about chili on here before.
We have.
Yeah.
It's so good during colder seasons.
Yes.
Oh, a good, nice bowl of chili.
Any kind of like warm soup-like food.
So comforting. It's comfort food.
So good.
I love it.
I made soup like a week ago and like just finished it. And I was like, man, that was a great run.
Yeah, I love a good soup. So at the start of each show, we want to connect with you guys. If you've captured anything amazing about what ENC has to offer that you'd like Kaylee and I to react to, share, or know about, just scan that QR code, fill out the short form, and send us your pics and vids. Catch all the latest and past episodes
at WNCT.com/Eastern-Lifestyle.
Coming up after the break, it's the last Freeboot Friday of the season in Greenville. Get ready for live music, great food, and plenty of family fun. Stay tuned for all the details. You won't want to miss it. Welcome back. I'm your host, Davia, and football season is here, and the Freeboot Friday pep rallies are back, bringing in all the excitement. We have Kyle Parker here, the executive director of the Downtown Greenville Partnership, to tell us all about what we can expect at these Freeboot Fridays this year. Kyle, thank you so much for being with us.
No, absolutely appreciate y'all having here and being able to talk about, the exciting things that we do on football weekends in downtown.
Yeah, it's very exciting. So tell us what Freeboot Friday is all about.
Yeah, absolutely. So, this is an event that started 24 years ago, excuse me. So this has kind of grown up and being a tradition of the home football weekends in Greenville, where downtown on Friday nights from 5:30 to 8:30, we host a parking lot party in 5 Points Plaza and kind of use it as a pep rally as well.
Nice.
So we bring live music acts, we bring food vendors, we have a beer garden, we bring kind of activities for the family, just a opportunity to get everybody in Pirate Nation together on one page getting ready for the game on Saturday.
That's awesome. So tell me about why it's called Freeboot.
Yeah,
What's the
absolutely.
backstory?
So Freeboot, it's actually, it was a slang term back in the day for pirates,
Okay.
as a freebooter, as they were kind of coming around and just kind of, as they pillaged and things. So we kind of bought onto the pirate spirit of that, of using Freeboot as the name of it.
Very cool. And it also makes sense because it's free. It's a free event.
Correct.
So that's
yes.
cool too.
Yeah. So outside of food and drinks, every activity, everything that there is free. So
Very
yeah, that's
cool.
kind of, it ties into that as well.
Okay. What would you say people can look forward to when they come to Freeboot Friday? What's the atmosphere?
Yeah, absolutely. It's exciting. You feel the energy building because fall weekends in Greenville, are a very exciting, very fun place to be. So it's really just a continuation of that. But when you come in, you expect to have a good time. You expect to hear great music. You expect to have good food. You expect to have good drink, and you expect to have a good time. So
Awesome. What kind of food and activities are there at the event?
yeah, absolutely. So we do a wide range of different restaurants and food trucks in the area, and we're really this year starting to focus on being able to partner with downtown restaurants to be a part and be a food vendor at those events. So that's exciting, but we always have the mainstay, the really big food trucks that we have in Greenville.
Okay.
And activities wise, we have a little bounce and play area with a bunch of inflatables and bounce houses, and then we partner with Jarvis United Methodist Church to use their yard there to kind of like, this is the family fun area.
Very
So that's
cool.
where you'll see, like I said, a bunch of games, a bunch of inflatables, and they're doing a lot of fun things as well there, and giving the opportunity for families that maybe don't want to be like standing on the rail right there, like listening to the music, and opportunity
Yeah.
to kind of like set a picnic blanket out and enjoy the evening with their family as well.
Okay.
But a lot of our sponsors and vendors have different little activities, whether it's like swag giveaways or informational booths. But like GUC will be out there here for a couple of them, and they'll be doing virtual reality bucket truck rides. So that's a really exciting thing and a big thing that people have started to enjoy as they've kind of implemented those into events as well.
So who are the live acts on October 25th?
Yeah, absolutely. So for homecoming here this week, we've partnered with ECU's Student Government Association and the Homecoming Committee, and we've been able to bring in Rodney Atkins. We also have a special music guest, Morgan and Company, another local band who will be opening for them.
Well, this is very exciting. Can you tell us where we can find out more information about it?
Absolutely. So you can find more information about Freeboot Friday at our website, downtowngreenville.com. You can check out our events page, and we also do regular postings on it on our social medias. That's Downtown Greenville Partnership on Facebook and Downtown Gville on Instagram.
Awesome. Well, great. Thank you so much, Kyle, for sharing all that information.
No, absolutely, and we hope to see y'all out there.
Yes, thank you. That was great information. And make sure you guys go check out Freeboot Fridays to see all that it has to offer. Stay tuned for more on Eastern Lifestyle.
up on Eastern lifestyle, meet this sweet little guy, and find out how you could become his forever home.
I'm here at the Humane Society of Eastern North Carolina with Morgan and Simba here. So, tell me a little bit about Simba. As you can tell, Simba is just the sweetest little guy who just wants love. His tail is just a wagging. He is about 2 years old. He is a Chihuahua mix. He is fully grown, we believe. He could probably thicken up a little bit. He's a little on the skinny side. He's a little shy at times, and when he hears loud noises, he just wants to hide with you and just get all the snuggles and comfort. But he comes around to people so fast. Like, he already loves you, and he's known you for like 2 minutes. I can tell. Is there anything else about his personality? Yeah, so he is dog friendly, he is cat friendly, he's good with kids. He was an owner surrender to Pitt County Animal Shelter, and so he was in a home with lots of other animals and kids, so he does well with that. And then we pulled him, and he came with Chewy and Caroline, who we have, and Chewy does have an approved adopter, but Simba is still available. Wow, so what can people do to find out more about adopting Simba? Yeah, if you're interested in adopting Simba, you'll go to our website and fill out an adoption application, send that in, and then we'll contact you about setting up an appointment. Simba is almost all ready to go. He will be neutered. He is not yet, but he has an appointment soon. He'll be microchipped, up to date on vaccines, dewormed, and on heartworm and flea prevention before leaving our care. Awesome! So how long do you think that process will take for him to be ready to go? We could get him in neuter pretty soon, or get him into a home, do a foster to adopt situation where he could go into the home until his appointment is scheduled, just depending on the circumstances. So he could go home with you this weekend, or as soon as possible. If you go ahead and apply for him, he's ready to meet you. Oh, I can tell. Hi, buddy. Hi. So if you want a snuggle, goofy lap dog, this is your guy. He's fairly new to our care, so we haven't seen his personality come through too much, but as his shyness goes away, he just gets sweeter and goofier. He's a funny little guy. That's so awesome. So what does the Humane Society have coming up? Yeah, so we actually have one of our biggest fundraisers of the year coming up, our Canine Crawl, which is going to be on November 2nd. We'll be in the Greenville Town Commons. We are still looking for sponsors and vendors and raffle items. If you're interested in participating or donating, please reach out to us and we will tell you how you can get involved. Otherwise, you can come out and see us. We're gonna have vendors, games, live music, adoptable dogs, and it should be a lot of fun. Every year has been really great. So that'll be November 2nd in the Greenville Town Commons. Awesome, and is there anything you guys need for that, like volunteers? Anything like that? So we are always looking for volunteers, and we will be asking our volunteer group if they, when that time comes, to volunteer for it. So if you're interested in participating or just coming here, walking a dog, doing any other volunteering, maybe doing some laundry for us as we go through a lot, you can go to our website, www.hsecarolina.org, sign up to be a part of our system and see all the shifts and available opportunities that we have. Wow, thank you for introducing us to Simba today. And if you're interested in adopting Simba or any other dog from the Humane Society of Eastern North Carolina, you can do as Morgan said, go on their website, fill out an application, and they'll hear from you guys, right? Yes, you will. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for coming to say hey to Simba.
Wow, that was very interesting.
Very fun, and yours is so exciting.
It is. And now it's time for the life hack of the day. Did you know to save time on weed eating when mowing, you can drill a hole in your mower's grass chute and tie a rope to lift it up, allowing you to mow closer to trees and buildings.
Okay, that's interesting.
It is.
I know, so it's like, so the chute on the side, you drill a hole through it, and then you tie a string, and you hold the string up so that the chute isn't bumping trees.
Yes, and you can get a closer.
Get closer so you don't have to weedy. Okay.
Yeah, pretty cool. So up next is an opportunity to get great savings at one of the best ENT restaurants. But before that, let's get into trivia. The question is, how many geographical regions does North Carolina have? Is it A, 2, B, 6, C, 5, or D, 3? We'll have that answer right after the break. Stay with us. Catch all the latest and past episodes
At WNCT.com/Eastern-Lifestyle.
Welcome back. Let's find out if you got this right. If you chose D, 3, you are correct. The coastal plain, the Piedmont, and the mountains are the geographical regions of North Carolina, and ENC is in the coastal plain.
It's time for Be Our Guest, where we help you save money while having a delicious dining experience. I'm here at the Queen Street Deli and Bakery in Kinston, and be sure to go to WNCT.com, click the Be Our Guest link under the Hello ENC tab to get your $50 gift card voucher for just $25, as these will sell out fast. We're here with Lorraine Tolston at the Queen Street Deli and Bakery in Kinston. Lorraine, thank you so much for having us. And you know what? I love that your deli and bakery is a one-stop shop for all your breakfast, lunch, and catering needs.
Well, thank you. It's nice to be here.
So let's just dive right into this yummy goodness. I'm looking at a sandwich. Is this a sandwich right in front of us?
Yes, it's a breakfast sandwich, but we serve it all day. It is bacon, egg, and cheese croissant panini, and it just melts in your mouth.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you know what? My mouth is watering just looking at it. And also, over here we have it's like a pie.
Ham and cheddar quiche, and we serve that all day. We also serve it for breakfast and catering events for box lunches.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so you can get your quiche and also your side of vegetables. And what is this?
A black bean and corn salad. We make everything from scratch here. We have daily specials every day. We serve salads every day. That happens to be a small chef salad. We also have large ones.
So everything seems to be eco-friendly, from the paper to the boxes to the utensils.
Yes, and we're trying to stay as green as we can. But we also serve these box lunches. We serve a lot of the box lunches is for the businesses around town and for any catering event. A typical box lunch has a sandwich, a side cup of fruit, a small bag of chips, and a cookie. So it's sort of complete. We can also put the quiche in the box or whatever you want in the box.
So you have options with the box lunches.
You have options.
From quiche to the panini to the salads.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So let's get into some of your other options as well, because I know you have like cakes that you make as well.
Yes, we have 16-layer cake, a red velvet cake.
And right here we have some cookies. Are these homemade? And
Yes, we make all our baked goods from scratch.
So what type of cookie is this right
That
here? It
is
looks
the
like a
salted-
caramel.
Yes, salted caramel chocolate chip blondie, and that's a turtle brownie. And the survival, it has dates, coconut, pecans, and oatmeal, and then just a plain chocolate chip.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your fabulous menu items. And be sure to go to WNCT.com, click the Be Our Guest link under the Hello ENC tab to get your $50 gift card voucher for just $25, as these will sell out fast.
Hey, I'm Chris. This is On the Record. Thanks for joining us. I have a very special one today. Link Ray by Link Ray. Look at that fancy die-cut unipack. That's pretty cool, right? So, Link Ray is a North Carolina native from Dunn, North Carolina. Anytime we drove through with my grandpa back in the day, he said, when they were finished making the town, they said, Dunn. So thanks, Grandpa. Link Wray was a very famous guitar player in the 50s, and you've probably heard his song Rumble thousands of times. It's a very important song because it was also one of the first and most well-known uses of a power chord, which went to go on and be a staple of modern rock sound. So you could say that Link Wray is the godfather of modern rock. So thank you, Link Wray. This album is actually a diversion from his rock and roll roots. It's kind of more folk and country. Some of my favorite songs on here would be Fire and Brimstone, Jukebox Mama.
We're so glad that you joined us today. Make sure to share your ENT moments with us by scanning the QR code, and always remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Have a great rest of your day. Stay connected with @EasternLifestyle9 for an exclusive look behind the scenes.